everybody kind of wants to talk about themselves and explain away
Right.
anything that might have been an issue for them or a cause for concern on their part. And so I'm
Right.
wondering, when does it become too much? Is the answer
Yeah.
always to submit more addenda, or is there a point at which it's maybe not a good idea?
Yeah, and I think that's where judgment comes in, and when you come to think of it, admissions committees are also assessing judgment, and so that's one of the things to be wary of. But I also think it is something that applicants need to do their due diligence and ask those questions of specific admissions offices. I mean, I know some of my colleagues in other admissions departments were basically like, yeah, no, we don't like addenda. We don't, we ask the questions, answer those questions, and that's the application. And our office, and then again in my office, me specifically, I always welcomed more information, and I always encouraged applicants to try and make their application as three-dimensional as possible, and that includes information. And then also, you never want to have the admissions committee ask the question why and not have it answered in your own words. And so if at any point in the application process, you're thinking that the admissions committee might not understand this, I'd like to explain it, then I think that's an opportunity for an applicant to step forward and explain. That said, writing a novel is not the best way to go about it, because there truly is reader fatigue as we're reading applications, day in, day out. You certainly don't want to be, the 10th application of the day, and the reader has already read, hundreds of pages of documentation at that point. We as readers, we build in our own mechanisms to make sure that we fight off that fatigue and make sure that each applicant has a fair shot, but you also don't want to pile onto that as well.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them, and feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.